Holy shit. Very excited. So let's try this again. Very embarrassing. I just recorded, well, it was mere seconds. I didn't really lose a whole lot. I did one take without sound, one take without video. Very, very exciting. News out of an event called Blood and Glory. Very giddy. At LVO, they drop stuff. At Spiel, they drop, box game stuff. News more in line with that stuff. Nova, I think they usually drop info. Sipping my coffee. What's the other one? Adepticon. They also release info and stuff. But Blood and Glory, I don't think I'm not really as familiar with. I didn't realize that they were going to drop the crazy shit they dropped. I haven't actually read through the Whyhammer community post, but I saw pictures and I saw a hint of what was coming, and I got giddy yesterday. People who pay attention probably already all know about all the new stuff, all the cool, all the. I'm gonna do a reaction video anyway. Day late. That's just how I'm doing life right now. Day late. Everything's a day late. Holy shit. Deep in my heart of hearts, I always think of myself as kind of like a loyalist on the side of the good guys. I don't know. I often get pulled towards the taint of chaos. There's some cool stuff. Blood and Glory, apparently, is held each year in Derby, UK. I'm so excited. The hint of what I saw is very near and dear to me, and I'm genuinely giddy to find more. Looks like they start with Warcry. I'm just going to look at the pictures and read real quick. Warcry is amazing, by the way. I haven't played it. I know. I really want to. I just haven't had the opportunity. Time, money, all the above. First up, we got an Ogroid Myrmidon. I love the word Myrmidon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Some kind of bladed warrior, I think. Always love Ogroids. Ogroid Thaumaturge. That's a cool unit. Love that unit. Love that model. I have that for my Tzeentch army. He's a mage, and he's an ogre, but he just runs and gores them with his horns. His horns are what seem to always do the most damage. This is like the melee version, and it's amazing. Normally, I'm not as big on monster minis. I'm more into the like knights and humanoid stuff, space marines, superhumans. I'm all about this. This is such a cool monster mini. He's got a round shield, barbaric looking spear. He looks terrifying. This is kind of like in line with what you might fight in like a D&D campaign or something. Will look awesome on the battlefield. I hope they give him a war scroll too. Looking for something a little more subtle. The Mind Stealer Spheranx. Okay, again with the names, guys. The names. Spheranx. You want to trademark? Are you trying to make the mouse moist? You trying to drum up a little Disney something? What is that? It's supposed to be Sphinx, but it's a Spheranx. I wish you just named him a Mind Stealer Sphinx. Magic the Gathering still uses the word Sphinx. If you had tweaked the word a little bit, make it trademarkable, make it cool, that's one thing. Adding in arbitrary letters, maybe some viewer will tell me there is such thing as a Spheranx, or maybe they did some clever combination of syllables, really cool double meaning. I don't think so. I think they just threw in a couple extra syllables, vowel sounds. Spheranx. Sounds like sphincter. I just wish they'd call it a Mind Stealer Sphinx. Whatever. I'm moving on. Just a sinister. Very fucking cool. It reminds me a little bit of Lion Cat or like something from Miyazaki, but it's clearly its own thing. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that it has two heads to choose from. It gives a sense that like this is a creature that's out there in the world that has some variety to it. Very cool. So I guess he's for Warcry too. The already revealed Fomoroid. Guys, you gotta work on the names. You gotta stop trying to seduce the mouse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the word Fomoroid is very clever. Maybe that's a clever word. I don't think it is. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Oh, they will all have points and war scrolls for using in your Slaves of Darkness army. Holy fuck. That's awesome. It's a good time to be bad is right, Warhammer community site. So like, fuck yes, I'd love to have a Mind Stealer Sphinx. Sorry. Mind Stealer Spheranx, and I'd fucking love to have an Ogroid Myrmidon in my army. I don't know if they'd be Tzeentch, but like with my Chaos dudes. That's the other thing about Chaos. There's like factions on factions, in factions, on factions, with factions, besides factions. There's the Everchosen. They kind of are, that's coming further down. The Everchosen are like kind of the Slaves of Darkness moniker mantle, but like they include stuff within them. You can have Khorne. Like my Khorne guys are ostensibly Everchosen. It's very complicated. I'm gonna write a lore about it, I think. Try to interpret their rules. Fuck yes, that's awesome. New Slaves to Darkness stuff. Blood and Glory has long been blah, 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 blah. Slaves to Darkness revealed. That's what I'm so excited about. way back when I realized that there's no way around it, I was going to start playing Warhammer Fantasy. I had to pick an army. I never actually did play Warhammer Fantasy, but I did pick an army. Did get a couple units. After much deliberation, I decided to go bad for a change. God, what were they called back then? The Northmen in the old world. I guess it was Warriors of Chaos, I think was the army book. Awesome book. Awesome army. Lots to choose from. I didn't really get into the nitty-gritty of the rules, but I knew I wanted some of them to be Tzeentch marked. That's what originally is like how I think of fantasy. I love Age of Sigmar. It's a new, different world. I love the Everchosen. I love Tzeentch. I love the Khorne guys. I love the Nurgle guys. I don't have the Nurgle guys. I get really excited about the Everchosen and the Slaves to Darkness banner part of it. I am going to read. You answered Archaon. Why do people call him Archaon? I certainly believe that language is more descriptive than prescriptive, but I don't really get Archaon from that. I guess Archaon. Some people seem to do the kind of the E sound, Archaon, and I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way. Not that they can say it however they want. That doesn't rub me the wrong way, but I prefer saying. What do I prefer saying? Archaon. I think Archaon is how I'm gonna say it. That's my truth. You answered Archaon's call in Warcraft. Fuck yeah, we did. I mean, I haven't actually played yet, but yeah, in theory, I would answer that call. You started your journey on the path to glory. The path to chaos. I think I'm leaning chaos these days. Those Primaris suits are too smooth, baby. Now it's time to conquer the mortal realm. New Warriors of Chaos model. This is what I'm excited about. As old as Warhammer itself, Chaos Warriors have inspired countless hobbyists to start wargaming. That's what I'm talking about. They were part of my move into fantasy. These are perfect. These are perfect. When you take an old model, take a little bit of lore, some new sculpting, add a little bit of CAD, put it all in the oven, and you hope comes out something good. This is what you want. New poses, not totally off-mark new design. They emulate look. They are take on the old models. Got their furs still, got their horns. Sign me the fuck up. When do I get these? How do I get these? How many credit cards should I take out? The helmets they even have the styling. They have the, what do you call it? Tiered, striped, funneled, spinal. Fluted. It's not really fluted. Ridged. They have like the ridged horns. They have the same design marks. Horns with the little brass tipped horns, and the thing comes together. New shields, cudgel, sword. Design is, it's elevated. This is how you do a new take on an old kit. Elevate what's already there. I love it. And the knight. This is what got me excited. Holy shit. New poses. The spears, lances going up and down. New dudes. They look a little Everchosen-y. Not too busy. The Varangard. I love the Varangard. There's aspects that are very busy. These are not. You can see the armor. You can see the chaos symbol. A little busy in parts. I like that you can see the plate armor very clearly. That's important to me. I want them to look like knights. That gets a little bit into the old, high fantasy versus Sigmar debate. These are a Sigmar version of a more traditional concept, and they elevate it. They make it Sigmar. They add a little bit, but they don't get away from some of that traditional design of Chaos Knights. Love it. A monster mounted and massive Chaos Lord. Oh shit. Hope I can still buy the old. Wait, what was the old Lord? I really want to get the Chaos Lord on the big winged Manticore. I think it's Manticore. I really want that, so I hope they don't get rid of it yet. I think there was a Chaos model on horseback, but maybe he was resin. If he's resin, GW, you are allowed to get rid of him if he's resin, but if he's not resin, keep him too. Keep him around. Don't get rid of you gotta keep all your models. You gotta keep all the minis, GW. Yeah, no, he looks dope. He looks awesome. Very clean, some very big plate armor panel lines. He looks demonic. Is it like a demonic form of a... It's not a Dracoth. What was the other thing? Soulbright, Soul Spear, Lady, Person, Man, Stormcast. The newish one. It kind of looks like that. I wonder if the creature's the same. Of course, they can be marked. They're at their best in the all-new Slaves to Darkness Battle Tome! Cover of the Everchosen book, but this ain't no Everchosen book. This ain't no Khorne book. This ain't no Tzeentch book. Double checking. It's a Slaves of Darkness book. What does that even mean? What does that even look like? I'm a little nervous. I'm sweating. Still gonna be able to include Khorne and Everchosen? I think so. That seemed to be what they were implying. Is Slaves of Darkness taking the place of the Everchosen book? Let's see what they have to say. Forge's must-loved army, blah, 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 blah. You could field an elite army led by Archaon and the Everchosen, or countless other possible... I need this book right now. The boys in black are back and better than ever. I am 100% hyped. Now, if it couldn't get cooler, I'm giddy right now. I love these Chaos Boys, but I will always be more of a fan of 40K. They didn't want to disappoint me. So now, Warhammer 40,000 update, next book in the series. Now, it seemed like the first book, whatever, Eldar update stuff, Nari weirdness, seemed like a kind of tepid response. Faith and Fury. Kicking it back to Marines and Chaos. I think people are getting hyped. And the coolest thing, the first thing that led me to this update, before I realized that it was also Slaves of Darkness, I saw a post on Facebook, new rules for all these guys. This image, you've probably seen it going around. Beautiful iconography of the Iron Warriors, the Emperor's Children, the World Eaters, the Word Bearers, Alpha Legion, Night Lords, and Black Templars. They added a little thing, you guys are all heretic scum. Black Templars are obviously loyalists. They are my first army, my first near and dear, true to my heart, with them all the way. Apparently one of the old characters was, according to the Imperial Fists Codex supplement, Draco was excommunicatate traitoris. He did something that the Inquisition didn't like. I don't know. I'm hoping they're not implying by adding them to this list that they're chaos. I have enough of that going on with the Dark Angels meme. Still funny in my book. I don't know if I can handle the being traitor. It doesn't really make sense. It's a tongue-in-cheek joke. It's obviously not a real thing. I'm hyped for Sisters. Have you ever seen such a magnificent tanks? Well, Warhammer community site, no, I have not. Oregon with the rockets sticking out. How could you possibly get more Sisters than this? The Oregon's always been the coolest part. The fact that the Oregon fires missiles is just the most grim, dark, goth, absurd thing ever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I needed to see them all filled with missiles. It might have been nice to leave some of them empty. Helmet that the driver's wearing, a little bit ridiculous. Maybe a step too far. Overall, looks incredible. Makes me want to start a Sisters armor. But the fucking immolator. That's even cooler with the stained glass. The little altar at the back, the candles. I might have to put a tier on my Patreon for specifically supporting my foray into the Sisters of Battle. No, I wouldn't do that. I would never beg for money. But maybe. I don't know. Who's to say? New Chaos Sorcerer model. Much needed. Perfecto. Goes in with the new Chaos Marine models. He's holding the little conjuration of an Eye of Terror thing. Very cool. Love the backpack. Love the evil griffin. Reminds me of traditional Chaos Space Marines. The next character joining the Psychic Awakening, the Lord of Death rises. I have not heard about this yet. I have no idea. Primar? The Lord of Death rises. Okay, I guess I have to watch this. I'm so sorry. You're gonna watch me watch a video. Okay, Lion by Hungered, Lion by Waited. Next character joining the scene. For I am Death. Is it an Eldar? Anari? Incarn? No, we already have the Incarn. Oh, Mephiston, right? Yeah, we knew this was coming. Oh, and they give you the glimpses. They don't give you the full. Baller. He's going to be cool. No, I'm not going to start a Blood Angels army. I'd rather start a Sisters army. Thank you very much. That's it. Okay, cool. That's it. I think we're done. I think we're done here. This is going to be a buy on all of them. Everything listed here. Go buy it now. Not now. Later. Go buy it. All right. I love you. I love you too. I love you. Okay, bye. Sounds like sphincter. Fomoroid hemorrhoid. Always love ogroid. Spherynx. Big winged manticore. You got to keep all your models. You got to keep all the mini. That's important to me.